Today, in one of the posts, we had someone who was asking about how to do karaoke lyrics. Really easy if there was an easy way to do it. Normally, I just use overlays in Adobe Premiere or in Final Cut or Rush, Adobe Rush or iMovie, yeah? And it's a really simple thing to do. But I thought if you don't really know how to use video editing apps, yeah, maybe there is an easy way to do it, especially the kind that scroll. So I did a little research and I found this program. It's not a very cheap one, but it's about 38 bucks US. But I thought, what the heck, give it a try and see how it works. So it's a program called Midico Karaoke Maker. And basically what you do with it is, that's pretty cool. It's got some bugs in it, but overall it works out good. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab your song that you have. And I've already loaded that up. I've loaded one of my songs onto this Midico thing. And then basically what you do is you take your lyrics and you can type them out. You have the lyric editor that you see right here, yeah? Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. Okay, and the key to this is because you got to time your lyrics. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you're hyphenating words and syllables to match, the notes. So in other words, for example, in this first line, it's when the evening's here. But when it's sung, it's when the evening's here. So evening is broken up into separate syllables, and you have to hyphenate those. So what I did is I hyphenated, and I went through all my lyrics, and all the words that needed to be hyphenated, I hyphenated them. This will make it really a lot easier, because when you sync up your words, you're actually tapping on your space bar. So the better you have it aligned with the beats within the melody line, the easier it's going to be for you to do the syncing. Okay, so once you get all your lyrics laid into here, press OK on that. We're going to start syncing everything up. So I cleared that off, make sure my cursor's all the way back here. But with the program, the cursor has a cool thing. You don't grab it at the top, you actually grab it on the line here to get it to move. So I set my cursor back at the start point. And then there's this button up here that says Start Sync, okay? So I start that. The song starts playing.
When the evening's here to swallow you inside, won't you come to me and I'll keep you safe. So let the fire in my heart warm your sweet and precious soul. Let me take you, rest you in my arms. I will hold you like the tender trembling love. Know this lady that I
Okay, so I got that all laid in, and of course I made some mistakes on it. As far as the timing was concerned when I was doing it. So basically what I did was, you can go back in now and edit those, okay? So let's look at what we got here. These all are, where you see here, see these red bars, those are the words that got typed in. So let's see how good a job it sang. Like I said, I was tapping my space bar in time as the music was playing to try to sync it up. So let me pull down a window here so you can see what's going on. And let's see if this thing worked.
When the evening's here to swallow you inside, won't you come to me and I'll keep you safe. So let the fire in my heart warm your sweet and precious soul. Let me take you, rest you in my arms.
Okay, so right there was an error, yeah? So I'm going to go back here and pull this over here and find the I came in a little bit too early. I don't want to go from there. What I want to do is, actually I want to get the cursor over here. Let's find out where that I comes in. Right there. So my I, all I got to do is just shorten this up a bit, pull it over here, and just drag it right there. And that should sync it up for me from right there.
I will hold you like the tender trembling love. Know this lady, that I will always care. So let the fire in my heart warm your sweet and precious soul. Let me take you, rest you in my arms. So dry your eyes, baby, don't cry. Just call and I'll be there. Oh,
Okay, so that's another thing right there that happened. It's kind of a little weird thing, you know. That little thing where it goes straight to the... And like I said, the program isn't exactly the greatest. It still has some bugs in it.
oh, to take you.
So on this line here, you notice that the...
Just call and I'll be there.
It didn't go to the there right away. You know, right away, because the there is like way out here where it got put on. So what we want to do is bring that back here. Maybe lengthen it out a little bit. Put it right here. Let's play that part and see if that is.
Just call and I'll be there. Oh, to take you, rest you in my arms. And I need.
So that end, once again, right there is a little bit ahead of schedule there. See if we got it right here.
And I need to tell you, you mean everything to me. No, I love you, and I'm just around the bend.
that right here, you can actually put some words that says instrumental solo and all of that.
When the evening's here to swallow you inside, won't you come to me and I'll keep you safe? So let the fire in my heart warm your sweet and precious soul. Let me take you, rescue in my arms. Let me take you, rescue in my arms. Let me take you, rescue in my arms.
Okay, so right now then that looks pretty good. Of course, I could tighten it up a little bit more to make it perfectly sync, but that's close enough in the ballpark for this demonstration. So now that I got that done, I want to make sure that I have this saved and I want to export this file. Now there's been a glitch on this because this should allow me to export it at a higher resolution because I did pay for the license. But for some reason, it's not letting me do that. So there's watermarks that show up and all of that. I sent an email to the developer to fix that situation. So I'm going to export it and it's going to go out. I'll name it as a movie. Call it my Midico demo. And it'll render it out into a movie that you get right here. Now, part of the thing you want to plan for, if you're planning on putting back screens and back images and stuff, this particular program only uses files that are saved in the .mdc format, which is a Minolta digital camera format. So that's one thing to look at. There's conversion tools out there to convert a standard JPEG or PNG to that format. But I'm not really interested in doing that because I can actually go in and do a mask and put a background behind it in either iMovie, WeVideo, just there. If you have Filmora, you should be able to mask on, and accomplish that. I use Adobe Premiere and I use Final Cut Pro on my other computer. But basically, like I said, what you can now do is, because this has been done, as a second step, you can go ahead and put a video mask on it. I think the program says that you should be able to throw images in behind it, and that would be fine too. But like once again, like I said, you have to convert those files to .mdc files. Anyway, it's a pretty cool little program. Is it worth $38? Yeah, I don't know. But it does kind of make things go a little bit faster. Of course, the quickest way to do video titling on your videos for songs, if you didn't need the scrolling part of it for karaoke, so people can do a karaoke to your song, you just put an overlay of text, and you'd have several of the verses or the phrases all on one overlay screen, and that's pretty quick as well. Another thing you can do for timing purposes is you can use closed captions, which most semi-pro or professional video editing programs have, and that's for a whole different video tutorial. And like I said, the closed captions or titling things, if you want to do something, all you do is just type in your lyrics and then place them at the appropriate place on the timeline for them to show up. And that's a really fast way to do it. But this is pretty cool. You get that scrolling thing that karaoke you're used to in karaoke bars and things. And this is a pretty quick way to do it. So yeah, hopefully this video helps.